Hello you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. One of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube are jewelry hauls or jewelry collective videos. I thought obviously why not film my own. I get lots of questions about my jewelry and where I got them, so I figured I would share that with you guys as well. I kind of have them broken up into 4 categories. I have watches, vintage jewelry, my fine jewelry, and then Demi-fine and fashion jewelry. Within this, I thought I also could share some of the pieces I would like to add to my collection, so kind of like my jewelry wish list. If you guys have not already, please follow and subscribe to your girl. Like this video. I would love to know where you like to buy jewelry, what some of your favorite jewelry brands are, what your favorite jewelry pieces are. So yeah, let's get into the video. I have been wanting a Cartier Panthère for a minute now in gold. I think those are absolutely beautiful, but it's not in the budget to buy at the moment. So I went to the vintage market. There's so many good products out there that you can buy secondhand, that you can buy vintage, that you can buy that are similar, that you don't need to go buy a fake that has a logo on it. I feel very strongly about that. Like, it's very performative, and I know y'all may disagree. I feel that it's inauthentic, and if you truly like the design, then you would go find something that's similar without having to have the logo. I really try to live by the words that I preach, and so it's this one. I love this. This is my favorite vintage watch in my collection. This is from the 1960s. I think this was 1960s. What I like about the Cartier Panthère is that it lays flush on the skin. It's flat, it lays flush. It doesn't have much of like a raise. This one I think mimics more of vintage Piagets, but I think that it still gave me that same type of look of having something flush against my skin. It's so beautiful, and whenever I wear it, I get so many compliments, and this is working. And I bought this for I think like maybe under $150 from an Etsy seller. I will have the Etsy seller linked. I do have some items that are on my wish list from Piaget. I turn 30 next year, and I'm trying to decide if I want to splurge a little bit, 5,000 to 7,000 budget, and then what do I do with that money? Do I buy like a fine jewelry piece from Tiffany or Van Cleef, or do I spend it on a vintage watch? But as you can see, I've posted some photos on the screen of some vintage Piagets that are stunning, that I would love to have in my collection. I went out to dinner with one of my clients, and she had this white Patek Philippe that was absolutely beautiful. It was on a white, I think croc, like a white croc band with a diamond bezel. There's no way I see in the near future of me buying a Patek. I absolutely loved it. It was absolutely beautiful. And I went to a vintage market, and I sent her a photo of this. I'm like, your watch, you really inspired me with your watch. And I ended up picking up this one. Now this one is broken. This one does not work. I got this for $70, but I just thought it was really cool. The shape is kind of like tilted. I like how the numbers are smooshed at the top. From 10 to 12, they're all smooshed together. Kind of made me think of the Cartier Clash. It sits nicely on my wrist. I love how it looks, and I always get so many compliments on this one as well. And again, like, I don't need to go and find a knockoff of a Patek Philippe to have a similar style. I told her that she really inspired me with that like glamorous watch, and this made me think of it, and so I bought it, and it's absolutely stunning. I bought this from a seller. I'll find her name and tag her. She had a pop-up here in Chicago, but I believe she does a lot of pop-ups in New York. Also from her, I bought this moon phase watch. I don't have anything that has any phases on it. Now this was inspired by Patek Nautilus. One of my favorite jewelry inspos is Danielle, the Caviar Queen. and she has a really beautiful Patek. This made me think of it again. So many options out there that you can buy something that you're inspired by instead of buying the knockoff version of it or going to Amazon. I know, like, I'm gonna get flack for saying this, but going to Amazon and buying the dupe, like, you really do not have to buy the dupe of every single thing that's out there. I feel like, personally, to me, if you're always buying a dupe, your style ends up looking very boring. It looks overly trendy. Like I said before, if you genuinely like the style and then you buy things that are very similar, I feel that your style looks more evolved, it looks more curated, and it speaks more to who you are than just copying and pasting by going on Amazon and typing in the exact item that you're looking for and getting the dupe of it. That's just my personal opinion, but I think that people look way more interesting when they buy things that are similar. And it shows to me that you really do like the style. I think buying a copy doesn't mean that you like the style. I feel like it means that you like the notoriety and the attention that comes from looking like you have the thing. Whereas this, or some of these things I'm showing, end up being real conversation starters. And they just, to me, make you seem like a more interesting person. If you ever are looking in your closet and you're feeling bored, and you're feeling like everything looks the same, you're feeling like you look like everybody, then maybe stop clicking on the Amazon links. I don't know. This is my last vintage watch. It's a Seiko from the 1960s in working condition. It's a cocktail watch, and it falls into the little mini watch trend that's happening right now, but it is so beautiful. I bought this from that same vintage jeweler vintage watch shop off of Etsy. It's from the UK. One of my clients, their husband is a watch fanatic and collects a lot of watches, and both of these watches he was very impressed with. And I'll probably end up wearing the little Seiko today because it's so adorable. It's so cute. We are going to stick on the topic of vintage jewelry because I feel like my little vintage collection is growing and really cool. I would like to start off with the earrings that I have on today. Bought these last year from a vintage seller, and I won't be able to link her information because I lost her business card, but I have a good amount of jewelry from her. I feel like she always has a nice selection, and these, my ears are not pierced, but I was like, okay, original Bottega. These feel way more interesting. They look like, to me, armadillo shells, and these earrings are from the I feel like she said the 60s. Same seller. This bracelet is actually a different brand from the earrings. Same colors, and I absolutely love it. I bought these earrings, I think they were $70. She gave me the bracelet for $40. So I got like a discount on the bracelet because I bought the earrings as well. One of my favorite vintage pieces that I've been wearing a lot lately is from the same vintage seller, but it is this beautiful like bangle with a hinge. Now this makes me think of the Tiffany bracelet that Jackie Kennedy would wear. Not an exact copy or anything. Absolutely cannot afford that Tiffany bracelet. If I ever find it used and from someone that didn't know what they had, I would be so happy. But in the meantime, I've been wearing this, and I've been trying to incorporate it as an everyday bracelet. This is not something I normally would gravitate towards as an everyday bracelet, but I've been trying it. I've been trying it out as an everyday bracelet to see if it makes my outfits more interesting, and I feel like it has. Same vintage seller. Absolutely love this, and I love them together. And this one also makes me think of a Tiffany piece. I'll insert the photos of these Tiffany items. I don't know if that's like what these were based off of, or if at that time, just in history, you know, trends, like this was the trend. I love that it has the security. I think that they're so pretty. Next, I have these earrings, same vintage seller. I think these are so pretty. Like, now these are like my dinner cocktail earrings, like if I'm going out to a nice dinner. I love how they go up on the ear, and it is so hard to find clip-on earrings, you guys. If you don't have pierced ears, like I always wear ear cuffs because no one makes good clip-on earrings. So buying them vintage definitely has been the way to go for me. And I think these are so pretty and they're comfortable. Lastly, I have this serpent bracelet that I broke. I love the Bulgari serpentine collection. I can't afford it. I've been looking for a serpent bracelet and I found this one. I'm gonna have to take it to a jeweler to have them fix it, but so pretty. And this would be a cocktail bracelet for me. This is not something that I would just throw on and wear whenever I want. This is definitely like, let's see if I can put it on. This is definitely one I would save for like dinner. It's so beautiful, and just one of the pieces cracked. I don't know how old this is, but it does not feel like a knockoff of Bulgari at all. I feel like this would be a conversation starter, a conversation piece. I need to get it fixed so I can wear it to dinner. Moving into fine jewelry. We'll start off with what's on my neck right now. I have my Tiffany T Smile, my absolute prized possession. I wanted this ever since the collection came out, I think like 16 years ago. It was going to be my eternal smile. I'm always smiling when I wear it. And before my husband proposed to me, I saw that he was going to Tiffany. I saw it on his location. When he went to go buy my engagement ring, he bought this necklace for me to throw me off. And so when I asked him about it, he was like, oh, you know, I don't know what you're talking about. And then he later on surprised me with the necklace, and I had no idea that he was proposing to me. And then a month later, that he proposes to me with my ring from Tiffany. But this is an 18 karat rose gold, and it's my favorite. I wear it every single day. I sleep in the shower and I don't take it off. It's very rare that I take it off. I feel like it goes with everything. Then I have my David Yurman. I don't know what this is called, but I love this piece. Tony bought it for me for Christmas last year for 2024. And I love it. It's silver with 18 karat yellow gold around by the lock area. I've not been a big David Yurman person, but I've really been trying to get into patronizing American jewelry brands, even like the big name houses. And so Yurman is one that I'm trying to get into. There's some other pieces. There's the one with the gemstones on the end. I would like to get the one with garnet for Yumi, my baby. She was born in January and that's her birthstone, so I would like to get one with garnet on there. I think that Yurman is a really fun brand. You can stack them. Every American has them. I feel like that's the cool thing. I want to be able to travel and people are like, oh my goodness, I love your jewelry. I'm like, it's Yurman. It's like, it's an American thing. Next up, you guys already know, but I have my Tiffany bone cuff. I bought this year when I turned 29, and I have more from this collection that I would like to get the original size to potentially wear on my other wrist. I want the bean necklace on the cord. I think that would be really pretty to have. I would like the split, I think, ring. I like Elsa Peretti. There's a good amount from Elsa Peretti that I would like to have, but really, really fortunate to have this piece. So many compliments. As someone that does not like cuffs, sits flush on the skin. I hate cuffs. I think cuffs are awkward and weird, and I don't gravitate towards them at all. But this one follows the natural shape of your body anatomy. This is where the bone on your wrist sits, and it goes right in there, and I love how it looks. I love to get it in gold, but the gold price is so ridiculous in comparison to the silver. Paid $1,800 for this, and the gold I believe starts at $22,000. My first piece from Tiffany, my dad got me when I graduated from high school. It's from the iconic Return to Tiffany collection, but they don't make this style anymore. This is the small heart on the chain, but it's a double chain on both sides. And this is in the color Rubedos, which is just a bunch of metals mixed together to make a rose gold color. I used to wear this. This used to be my everyday necklace, and I wore this all the way up until my husband bought me the Tiffany Smile, and I've been wearing the Tiffany Smile ever since then. I don't really wear this anymore. To me, the Return of Tiffany collection is the entry into Tiffany. It's like your first Tiffany piece, and then I feel like you get to graduate and you get like your more fine jewelry Tiffany, where it's more like if you know, you know. We're gonna stick on the topic of Tiffany. My engagement ring is Tiffany. It's a platinum band with a diamond, which is right under half a carat, and we plan on upgrading soon. And the way I wear this, last year my grandmother gave me my great-grandmother's engagement ring, and so I wear her ring, which is over 100 years old, and I wear that on top. I'm at the bottom of my Tiffany ring, and I wear my Tiffany ring on top, and this is how I've been wearing it. I also have the Cartier love ring, which I bought for my 25th birthday, and it's inscribed with the date 4/4/2021. And I wear that on top. So this has been like my wedding stack that I've been rocking lately. This year, after I had the baby, I went crazy trying to find something, a garnet ring. And I feel like garnet, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but something about garnet feels so old lady. There's something so granny about it, and it's really hard to find. It was really hard for me to find something that I thought was cool, but I ended up finding this ring, and I wear this on my pinky ring, and this is 10 karat gold. It's vintage 10 karat gold with garnet going all the way around. How cool. Like, this is so different. This is so unique. This is what I was looking for. There's nothing granny about this. Now, it's a little big, so what I've been doing is when I went to Dublin last year, when I went to Trinity College, I picked up this ring, which is, I don't know how to say it, wow, I'm gonna butcher it, but it's like a claddagh ring, which is like the Celtic ring. I wear it on top like this because I've been obsessed with pinky ring stacks, and I'm like, okay, this one I can wear as like a stopper, and I wear them together, and I think it looks very, very, very chic and very, very cool. I have my tennis bracelet that I wear every day. This is a 2 karat diamond on white gold, and I got this from James Allen when I worked with them about 2 years ago. The first and only paid brand deal that I've ever had is with James Allen, and I was gifted this bracelet. Absolutely love it. Definitely a really cool everyday piece. I need to get it sized, but it doesn't really bother me, and it doesn't really catch on anything. And it's just like the perfect everyday piece to wear that just adds a little sparkle, adds a little bling. And I don't know, there's something so sophisticated to me about tennis bracelets. And when I like wearing this tennis bracelet with my bone cuff, I feel like it adds a little bit of shininess, even though my bracelet's already shiny, but it adds a little bit of sparkle, and it looks really cool and interesting. I love how I still have one earring on. I've had one earring on in this whole video. We're gonna put this one back on. Okay. Danielle. I felt like she always looks effortlessly chic, and something I noticed is that she's always wearing a tennis necklace, and so I ended up getting this one from AP Monaco. AP Monaco has been really cool. They're in the building that I work at, so I check out their jewelry all the time. This tennis necklace is so beautiful, but I did break it, so I do need to take it to go get fixed, and I'll probably do that today. And then there's this other necklace that I've been looking at from them. I'll put it up on the screen, but it's malachite. It's so stunning. It is absolutely beautiful, and I feel like it would look so pretty with this necklace. And the malachite is real. They have lab-grown stuff, but they also have real stuff. And the malachite is real, and I really want to add green in some way into my jewelry. And that's the way I'm thinking of doing it, is with that malachite tennis necklace. Sticking with that store from APM Monaco, again, back to the whole bulgari thing, I have this beautiful serpent ear cuff that I wear on this ear, and I get so many compliments on it all the time. And it does come with a post, but the girl that worked there at the time was so nice, and she clipped the post off for me because my ear is not pierced, and I just wear it on my ear like this. Because you can't really find clip-on earrings, I'm always then buying ear cuffs. Sticking with ear cuffs, I have this beautiful one from Swarovski, which I also get a whole bunch of compliments on. It's kind of like a double, or it looks like a double. Now I bought this one originally to be more like a cocktail earring for fine occasions, but then when I started wearing it, I was like, actually this is kind of chunky and cool, and you could wear this as like an everyday piece. And I feel like that's what I've started doing. I wear this as like an everyday piece, and look at how cool it looks with this earring. Like, this is one of my favorite combos. When I wear these earrings, I normally put on this ear cuff, and sometimes I wear the serpent one as well, but I mainly wear this ear cuff when I wear these earrings because I think it looks so cool together. If I'm not wearing clip-ons, which 9 out of 10 I'm not, then you'll see me wearing both ear cuffs, and so my ears normally look like this. There are some ear cuffs I'm interested in getting. I want to buy some fine jewelry ear cuffs. I want to buy some ear cuffs that have real diamonds in them, that are 18 karat gold, to wear because my ears aren't pierced. I would like to still have fine jewelry on my ears so I feel like I can sleep in, which I don't sleep in these because they're Demi-fine. Remember I said that I would like the split ring. So this is from Monica Vinader, and this ring looks kind of, it has like that organic movement to it, kind of like someone kind of did this to clay and then cast it in gold. And this is in gold vermeil, and it's a cigar band, and I think that it looks very chic. I think cigar bands are such a chic thing to have in your jewelry collection. And ignore me, you guys, my hands, I have chubby hands, but I think it looks so cute. And the more I wear it, the more I'm like, yeah, I think having the split ring from Tiffany would be fire. Like, especially if I wore it on the same hand as my, well, I just feel like it would be fire. Is that Monica Vinader actually has like a fine jewelry line, and this comes in 14 or 18 karat gold. This is gold vermeil. I've not even had this for a full year, and it's tarnished quite badly at the bottom. Like, you can see the silver through it, so the layer of vermeil must be very thin. But I love the design, and I don't have a cigar band. So if I really, really like this, I can buy the new one from their newer collection, which is in 14 or 18 karat gold. Or I can go to Tiffany and get one of those, or obviously go the vintage route and buy just a regular like 18 karat cigar band. So I do have this bracelet from Tory Burch that has the Tory Burch logo going all over it, and I stopped wearing it. I haven't been wearing it a lot, but I just recently started wearing it again, and I actually found that the designer of the Love cuff from Cartier actually had a collaboration with Revlon or something like that, and he was the only other person that was allowed to sell Love bracelets with the screws in them, gold plated. But I plan on probably buying one of those so that I could still have the Love bracelet without buying a dupe or a knockoff or a counterfeit. It's from the designer that designed it for Cartier, and it's the real deal. So I plan on buying that, and I can get one of those for under $1,000. Next up, your entry level to luxury. Everyone and their mom has one of these, and I do as well. This was one of the first things I bought from Hermes when I went to go buy my shoes, and I still love it. And unlike you guys that are like, you're a basic B, I plan on buying another one of these with like a pattern on it, and I want to get one in cream. I was going to buy one when I was in France, but I bought 3 pairs of shoes, a twilly, and a scarf ring, and I didn't need to spend that much more money, so I plan on getting another one of those. I will link this. $50. It's already tarnished on the back, but to me it was just like a cute, you know, fun type of ring to wear. It's a trendy style at the moment. I don't really want to invest and spend real money on something like this, but I thought it was fun and cute, and it's $50. Like, cheap, what do you expect? Lastly, I have this bracelet from Jenny Bird. I think this is so pretty. It's a knot. I don't know if I'm super in love with the knot collection from Tiffany, but I thought this knot was really cool. It doesn't look like the knot from the Tiffany collection. It's also in a gold that I would argue is more like a European gold, not super yellow, champagne I would even say. It looks so pretty when I wear it with my bone cup. I think this was like $170. It's turnishing on the back and very bad discoloration on the inside, but the front still looks pretty, and I think it looks nice together. Look, you guys, you helped me put my jewelry collection together for today's outfit. I think that concludes all of the main jewelry that I have. I have some random pieces laying around that maybe I'll include in like the next video. Like maybe after I pick up some more pieces, we'll do another jewelry tour and we can talk about the jewelry a bit more. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and please comment your favorite jewelry pieces and your favorite brands and leave them in the comment section down below. I hope that you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later. Have a nice one. Bye.